The Pacific Ocean, a vast and mysterious expanse. The Pacific Ocean is unimaginably vast, covering 165 million square kilometers, larger than all the land masses on Earth combined, which total 148 million square kilometers. Its countless islands are so small, they appear as mere dots, with many remaining uninhabited and unexplored. Given its size, getting lost in the Pacific often means little to no chance of survival. But today, we'll share the extraordinary story of Jose Salvador Alvarenga, a man who survived 438 days lost at sea, a feat that defies all odds. In November 2012, Jose, a 36-year-old experienced fisherman from Costa Azul, Mexico, set out on a routine fishing trip with his companion. Their plan was to spend just 30 hours at sea aboard a small 7-foot fishing boat with minimal supplies, just enough food and water for one day. After traveling 120 kilometers offshore and casting their nets, disaster struck. A sudden storm engulfed them, forcing them to abandon their nets and race back to shore. After 6 hours of battling the storm, they were just 20 kilometers from safety when their boat's engine failed. With no way to steer and only a radio to communicate, Jose sent out a distress signal to his boss. Unfortunately, their radio battery died before help could arrive. Strong winds pushed their powerless boat further into open waters. Despite search parties being dispatched, they were soon too far out at sea to be located. Days turned into weeks as Jose and his companion drifted aimlessly in the vast ocean. Their food and water supplies ran out quickly. To survive, they caught birds that landed on their boat and ate them raw. They also caught fish barehanded and drank rainwater when it was available. When rain was scarce, they resorted to drinking fluids from fish or turtles they managed to catch. After 5 months at sea, Jose's companions succumbed to despair and tragically took his own life. Now completely alone on his tiny boat in one of the most remote parts of the Pacific Ocean, a region rarely traversed even by cargo ships, Jose faced unimaginable isolation. 6 months into his ordeal, Jose spotted a cargo ship in the distance, the first sign of human life he had seen since being lost at sea. Desperately signaling for help, he watched as the ship passed by without noticing him. This crushing moment could have broken anyone's spirit, but Jose refused to give up. By January 2014, 14 months since his journey began, Jose had drifted over 8,000 kilometers across the Pacific Ocean. One day he noticed coconuts floating in the water, a sign that land was near. Soon after, he spotted an island on the horizon. Fearing he might drift past it as well, Jose jumped into the water and swam toward it with every ounce of strength he had left. For the first time in over a year, he set foot on solid ground. The island turned out to be part of the Marshall Islands, a remote location nearly 10,000 kilometers from where his journey began. Jose was discovered by locals on this tiny island, his first human contact in 400